Hey everyone, I thought it would be a good idea to do a face-to-camera video because it's been a long time. Sorry, I never know what to do with my hair on camera. It's been a long time since I've made one, and there are some things that I want to share with you. So I'll start with what's most exciting for me, which is a new online class that I just released this week. And it's called Color in Your Art. It's more of the emphasis is on color in your art and not color in your art. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's an art journaling class. It is for beginners or intermediates, or what I like to call, I also wrote down some explanations on the class web page, so you can read in the comfort of your own pace what's it about. But I also made this class for what I like to call the spread thin crafters, and I definitely consider myself one of those that I kind of want to do everything, and I already have very little time to start with, and then when I have to divide it between all the things that I want to do, like scrapbooking and memory planning and art journaling and painting with watercolors and painting in this format and trying out this format, so that leaves me very little time to actually really improve my skills, let's say. And then what I found is that many times when I actually came to art journal, specifically in this case, because that's what the class is about, many times I was really kind of overwhelmed with all the products that I have. Good type of trouble, I know. And I wasn't sure where to start, or I was kind of frustrated and disappointed with my results. So that's why I decided to create this class. In a sense, it's I don't know, the concept or the reasoning behind it are very similar to my watercolor for beginners class, watercolor workbook, which is my most popular class to date. And it's just to help people get to know their supplies and get to know what they like, but not with the type of exercises that I see a lot on YouTube, for example, and I'm sure they are fantastic for many different reasons. But for me, I always felt like, you know, you have lots of really great videos about, I don't know, basic techniques in watercolor or acrylic paint or something like that. And it's kind of, you do the exercise and then you're kind of left with nothing unless you really learn to implement those particular techniques or skills or something like that in your finished work. And that was, I really wanted to create a class and lessons that teach you a lot while you're making them, but also gives you a finished project that is fun and inspiring, and sorry, there's all kinds of poofy hair going on here, and, you know, fun to look at, and, you know, that you can put it in your journal and not just see, I don't know, a bunch of exercises that come, that, you know, you really need to take it to like the next 10 levels to actually see something that you're pleased with. I hope that makes sense. But I'll tell you a little bit more about the class. So the class is built, there are two main sections in the class. The first one is dedicated to picking our color palette. I find that color is one of the most basic things in my own art and in others' art. It's one of the things that gives me that instant response of, ooh, I like that, or wow, the colors here are fantastic. So that's why I really emphasized that part of the class so much, because I think it's such a huge part of the process to get your color choices right. And when I say we pick our color palette, I'm not talking about I show you what I pick and I tell you now you pick. We really do exercises that can help us find our color palette. And I also give you kind of strict guidelines, so I think it just makes it a little bit easier, because when you have like infinite choices, then it can be really, really overwhelming. So that's the first part of the class, and it includes like really fun exercises that you can do in your art journal and enjoy making them, discover things, and then go back and look at it for reference and inspiration. And then the second part of the class is actually creating layouts in our art journal using all kinds of simple, everything is really simple, fun techniques, very effective, using all the colors that we picked in the first part of the class. So that's it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help. Leave a comment below. And yeah, why not? Let's do a giveaway. So leave a comment below and I will pick one comment and do a giveaway. Whoever wins it will get a spot in the class. Why not? If you already purchased the class, I will refund you. So even, especially if you purchased it, then leave a comment so you can maybe get it for free. So today is the September 12th, hopefully. I will announce the winner on Sunday. So today's Tuesday, coming Sunday, coming weekend, I will announce the winner here on my YouTube channel. So make sure you come back to check if you won. So that's about my class. As I said, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'm happy to answer and maybe help you decide if this class is right for you. I've got some great responses and it's just a really fun class. If you've taken a class with me before, then you know that I keep things kind of simple. I want people to be able to grab their supplies and go. And yeah, this class is the same. You need basic art journaling supplies. I work in this class in my large Jane Davenport journal, but you can work in any journal. And I use mostly acrylic paint and some watercolors, but you can do every exercise in the class just with acrylic paints or every exercise just with watercolors, depending on what you like. But those are the two main mediums that I work with, and then I add things like pencils, or there's one lesson with stamps, but there's always an alternative. So if you don't have stamps, you can use something else. If you don't have a stencil, you can use something else. So nothing is a must except, you know, a journal or paper and paint. Your choice of paint and brush to put the paint on the paper. So that's it. That's the supplies that you need for the class. So let's talk a bit YouTube. I think I started in mid-June or something like that and went on with it till the end of July. I did a video a day and it was really fun. And it was really fun also to engage more in conversation in the comments and all that. But I just can't keep it up, unfortunately, and I really want to work on making more classes and then maybe some other things, who knows. So for now, as far as I can see, I will have one video a week for Hip Kit Club, which will be mostly on Sundays, except once a month there is Mixed Media Monday that I'm a part of. I mean, every Monday is Mixed Media Monday on the Hip Kit Club blog, but only once a month am I a part of that particular, you know, program. So my weekly posts and videos are always on Sunday, and then once a month on Mixed Media Monday. But if you follow my YouTube channel, then you can see just when a video pops up. And then I'm going hopefully to do another weekly video. I'm thinking Wednesdays, because that's kind of a good, you know, in the middle of the week day, and far enough from Sunday that I can kind of spread around my videos. And I will be doing different series. So just so you know, it's just more thought of, more, you know, more what you should expect. And I know I like that in other channels, so hopefully you will also like this. Currently, the series that I'm filming, sharing The series on my channel is about using distress oxides. I want to say in scrapbooking because my first two projects were 12 by 12 layouts, but I have been having such fun with them in a smaller insert. It's a A5 size, so I'm not sure if you can call it a traveler's notebook insert, but it's an A5 one with the Tomoe Reverb paper, which is this really thin paper that gets all crinkly and delicious when you wet it with anything like watercolor. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a bit of a mixture of projects with the distress oxides, but one installment in the series is already up on my channel. I posted it last week, and tomorrow, hopefully I can get this video up today on Tuesday. Tomorrow on Wednesday, my next installment in the series will be, and it's a really fun one. So if you actually, what I show in these videos, you can do with also with regular distress inks. It's just that with the oxides you get that chalky opaque look that you don't get with the regular distress. So I got some of the new distress oxides, and I just wanted to get myself used to them and familiar with them, and then I decided that a series would be a great way to do that. So that's my current series. I can't tell you how long I will keep it going. I think it will be a fun one, and I think I'll just, you know, keep it as long as it's fun for me and I feel like I have, you know, new things to show and new ideas. Obviously, you can find lots of videos on distress oxides online, but from what I've seen, a lot of them are for making cards and, you know, making background for cards. So maybe it'll be a nice variety to also show how you can use them on your scrapbook layouts. And yeah, so that's the current series. If you have any suggestions or things you would like to see, then please leave me a comment and I will write it down on a list, and maybe it will happen one day. And I think that's it. I don't know, I am contemplating splitting my channel to two channels, so that one is for scrapbooking and memory planning, and then the other one for all the mixed media stuff. I think maybe it'll be better for people who only watch, you know, one or the other, and because I actually don't know how many people watch all the videos. I know some, like, I can see that, you know, some people comment on everything, but then there are those that usually comment on just either the scrapbooking videos or the art journaling ones. So I'm not sure, I'm thinking about it. I'd love to know your opinion. What do you think about that? If you would like that, good idea, bad idea, leave me a comment below. And I think that's it. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so I didn't actually do a face-to-face video about my previous class that I released in August, which is called Kit Cut Go, and that is kind of a kill a kit class. So it shows you how to get the most out of your scrapbooking kits, whether it's you know, ready-made ones like hip kits or something like that, or ones that you curate yourself from your own stash. So that class is a lot of fun, and you can also find that in my online school. And oh, I forgot to say about the new class, the Color in Your Art, that the full price of the class is $45. It has a lot of content in it and a lot of things that I haven't taken every class out there, sadly. I can't afford it. But there are a lot of concepts there that I didn't see in other classes. So I think it's quite a unique class. That's why it's a little bit more expensive than my other classes. And it's the same price as watercolor workbook, but for a limited time, only for like, I think till September 20th, it's on sale for $39. So that's a really great deal. As I said, there's tons of content. You can see exactly the class curriculum in the class webpage before you buy it, so you can see how it's built, and I think it also shows the length of the videos. It's based on video content as usual, but unlike my YouTube videos, which are usually really sped up, the videos in the class are either real time or a little bit sped up so that you can go through it, you know, faster, but it's still slow enough that you can easily follow. It gives me a lot of time to explain exactly what I'm doing. And yeah, so that's a bit the difference between my videos in my classes and videos on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's everything. No time even for like life updates. Maybe I'll do a separate video for that. Nothing too crazy going on. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.